The Grizzlies sporting their best look as they came into the building earlier. That's how to make an entrance on the road. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. Now, look at Memphis's starting group. Morant is the point, with Bane out on the wing. Gigi Jackson is out there with Jackson, and it's Richards in at the 5. And for Toronto, Barrett is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's Rob Williams. Then it's Barnes, and it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. And well over halfway into the season now, GA, how much have the rookies changed since the start of the season?
Kevin, most are completely different players, right? The foundation was there, but they know their role on the team, and it's more about refining their game than learning.
So, Toronto wins the tip. A 3 from Quickly. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Bane. Kicks it to Morant. Shot clock at 3. Good on the shot.
Yeah, and every year, Bane's playmaking seems to take another leap. Fantastic pass right there.
Ayton, the pass to Barrett. Over in the corner, Barnes. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Morant against Quickly. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Darko Rajakovic had a few moments to share with me before. Of course, John Morant's name first and foremost, so I asked him about the strategy. He said, try to plug every defensive hole we see. I know if we give Morant any space, he'll try and slice right through us, so we can't have any cracks in the armor. A tall order for the defense against the unstoppable Morant. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Quickly. He had 15 points last outing. And for the Grizzlies, 2024 stand was marked by an unprecedented amount of injuries.
Well, Kevin, they used 51 different starting lineups. That's the most in NBA history. And they were also forced to use 12 injury hardship exceptions. That is just incredibly bad luck.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Barrett. And so Barrett nails both of them.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Outside Jackson.
Home team foul. Scotty Barnes. That's his first personal foul.
The Grizzlies shoot their first free throws here tonight.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
That's good from Jackson. And so Jackson nails both of them. And so quickly we'll bring it up for Toronto. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Yep, that one goes in there.
And right where he wants to be. It's so dangerous letting Barnes get inside like that.
Quickly against Morant. And the rejection by Ayton. Now the Raptors moving it up. And the rejection by Jackson. Jackson against Barnes. Jackson misses. And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Raptors. 3-point lead. Pass to Ayton. Over Jackson. And it's Ayton missing. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Bane. It's rebounded by Quickly.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
To the paint, looking for Ayton, he gets it in there. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Yeah, always amazing to watch a man Ayton size fly up there like that.
And the pass to Bane. Outside Jackson. Passes to Richards. The dish to Jackson. Toronto grabs the miss. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Grizzlies. That one was played in Memphis.
Yeah, and their last time playing against this club, they fell short. A lot of cheap fouls really plagued their starting unit.
Yeah, and that comes down to playing reckless defense. They need to have more discipline and do a better job of guarding without fouling.
Now here's Jackson. Following the miss by Scotty Barnes. Pass to Bane. To end the cold streak. And another miss by Memphis. Raptors leading by 5. On the wing, Barnes. Guarded by Jackson. Here's Barrett. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
An effective mid-range scorer. Barrett excels at finding openings in the defense and capitalizing.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
I mean, in the modern...
Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at the Raptors. This season has been a struggle for them. They're down at the bottom of the conference.
And for the Raptors, they haven't gotten anywhere near where they wanted to be this season. Pretty clear there's a big talent gap between them and the true contenders.
Yeah, well, the franchise is in flux a little bit, and anyone who's faced a rebuild knows how frustrating it can be.
Offensive rebound, and they'll get another chance. Pass to Morant. To stop the drought. And again, Memphis no good. Raptors leading by 7. Barnes up top, guarded by Jackson. Morant against Quickly. The pass to Ayton. Barnes outside. Over Jackson. Barnes can't get it to go.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes, GA. He had a terrific rookie year, as we know. His second year may have fallen off a little bit.
Yeah, it was a bit stagnant for Scotty, but man, he had a monster third year, making his first All-Star game. The playmaking of Barnes especially took a leap.
Here's Richards. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Quickly. Morant with some nice D.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Now, here's Quickly. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Barnes passes to Williams. Outside, Barrett. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. The rebound by Richards. Richards got 6 rebounds in the game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Yep, that one goes. Morant's got his second basket of the game.
Well, the defense is going to give Morant that shot. They're trying as hard as they can to defend the rim. That opens up the mid-range jumper.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. A new group for Toronto. And with a quick break on the court, we've got some time to show you the list of the top rookie shot blockers over the course of the last month. Well, you look at Edey, second in the NBA, a great defender.
He's been a factor on the inside, an impressive stretch for him defensively.
Mitchell looking it over. Pass to Shepard. 6 to shoot. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Smart against Mitchell. Smart kicks to Clark. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Now it's just a 3-point Raptor lead.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Now, here's Mitchell. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Here's Shepard. It's rebounded by Memphis. Dick up top. Wound up there for Clark. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
In so many different ways, Dick gets the ball to his teammates. Always on time and on target.
Now Mitchell. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Bassie. Here's Shepard. Dick defending. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Desmond Bane.
Second team foul.
For Toronto, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Shepard. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Kennard's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Grizzlies trail by 3. And there's the pass to LaRavia. To the middle. It's deflected.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Shepard with the ball. Guarded by Smart. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Raptors lead by 5.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Now here's Smart. He has yet to score, and the shot goes in.
Yeah, that's a nice read by Smart. Got the space he needed.
Kennard against Mitchell. The Grizzlies pull it in. Back to Kennard. Can't get it to fall. Raptors leading by 3. Massey, the pass to Murray. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
Toronto shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
At the line for 2. Murray!
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Murray. The Raptors making a switch here. Rupert's checked in. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Passes to Dick. Clark with it. Memphis moving that ball around. Smart kicks to Clark.
2 minutes left in the first. 2 minutes.
It's hauled in by the Raptors. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
Yeah, but those are the games you can learn from. You see where you are now and where you need to get to.
And so it's Memphis with it. 4-point game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
1:37 left to play in the first quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And let's take a look now at some stats for Smart. His last 10 games, he's putting up 9 points a game, just over 2 steals and 4 assists. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or 2 every game.
Yeah, look, it's not about being a stat stuffer. It's about being a guy coaches can count on and an asset to the team as a whole.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Toronto. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Here's Smart. He nails it, and we're tied up. Smart's got his second bucket tonight.
Going to work in the lane. Smart's tough in there.
Now we saw it in Boston, and we're seeing it in Memphis. Marcus Smart is a key piece in any lineup, Stan.
Yeah, look, you can just plug Marcus Smart in, especially to your defense. Multiple times on the all-defensive team, and he became so much better being able to run an offense, direct traffic, keep a team together.
And if he can just stay healthy, that will be maybe the missing part of his career.
Yeah, that's the challenge right now.
For Memphis, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. No good on the second free throw. Raptors shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. Here's Mitchell. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Here's Rupert, guarded by Smart. Pass to Mitchell. We've got 22 seconds left here in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Murray. Edey, the tip in on the offensive rebound. And now a 3-point Toronto lead. And here's Kennard. Pass to Smart. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Raptors lead by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
The Grizzlies trail by 3, so the Grizzlies 5 right now. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Nick Richards. And it's Dick in at the 3 slot. Now here's Jackson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Scotty Barnes picks one up. And last season, with all the injuries for the Memphis Grizzlies, Jaren Jackson had to play a bigger role and was effective.
Yeah, Kevin, I think we were all a little surprised at his offensive game. You know, he got more opportunity, and we saw him doing more things. He also played more at the center spot, you know, so he's become a great two-way player. We knew he was always an elite defender.
Absolutely. And he makes the first. You know, Stan, it sometimes seems that coaches get themselves ejected on purpose to fire up their team. Am I on the right track there or not?
Well, Kevin, certainly it happens with some guys. There have certainly been guys, Jerry Sloan, Don Nelson, who would do some of that.
How about you? How about you?
Now, Kevin, you know me. All I've always ever tried to do was help the referees because we all just want to get to the right call, and I could help them with that.
You did all the time.
As much as I could, but they were not receptive.
First team foul.
Quickly looking it over. Toronto working the ball around now. In the corner, Murray with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The rebound by Richards. Memphis trailing here. Dick with it. Hasn't made one yet. Driving in. He can't get that one to fall. Murray with the defensive effort. Here's the Raptors with the ball. Barnes with it. He's picked up by Morant. And the basket is good. And the Raptors lead by 4.
Special move from a very versatile Scotty Barnes.
Bane passes to Richards. Dishes it to Morant. Good on the triple. Morant's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now, here's Quickly. Here's Barrett. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Desmond Bain.
And at 6'7", Barrett with terrific positional size, which allows him to create problems for defenders down low.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Barrett. And the Raptors with some changes. Ayton comes in for Edey, and it's Robert Williams in for Murray. The Grizzlies also making a change. G.G. Jackson. He's checked in for Grady Dick. And he makes both free throws. Now here's Morant. 17 points for him last game against San Antonio. There's the pass to Bain. Over Barrett. Bain, no good.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
On the wing quickly. The kick out to Barnes. Inside. Here's Ayton. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Here's Morant. Williams with the block.
Yeah, Williams gets at least one swat a game. He's got great anticipation.
Passes it to Bain. Just 5 to shoot. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, with the Grizzlies' injuries last season, there was a lot put on Jaren Jackson Jr.'s plate. Coach Taylor Jenkins says he loves the challenge and the growth opportunity. Jackson said, you always work on everything. You work on your game because you love it. And if you get a chance to use it, great. Kevin, back to you.
And he's always working on his game. All right, David, we thank you for that report. Toronto leading by 3. Here's quickly. Barnes outside. And Desmond Bain pulls it down.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And it's Barnes snapping it down.
And a big dunk there from a springy Barnes. He gets up fast there for the hammer.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. Toronto grabs the miss. Onside, Barrett. He dishes it to Williams. Quickly kicks to Barnes. Back to Quickly. Onside, Barrett. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Bain against Barrett. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Bain.
Just look at the body of Bain. He's so strong, and that helps him down low.
And the Raptors call time here. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share there. And getting very close to seeing our final list of contestants for the dunk contest. And you know everybody in the discussion right now really wants to compete.
I mean, who wouldn't? I mean, if you got the hops and the repertoire, you want to show what you can do.
Well, you look at Jackson. Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And the list of participants is going to be final soon, so we'll be sure to keep you posted. This year's dunk contest should be a very special one.
And every year it seems we see something in the dunk contest that we've never seen before, and I don't think this year will be any different.
Well, this is what the fans want to see. Morant showing off all of his superb athleticism.
Nice Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Morant against Quickly. Pass to Shepard. Knocked loose. Stolen by Jackson. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Bain. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And they've also done a great job converting their opportunities at the stripe. Lots of chances and making the most of them.
And as a coach, what were some of your favorite parts, Stan, of life on the road?
Well, Kevin, we get treated really well on the road in the NBA. I mean, you travel on great charters. People take care of your bags. We stay in great hotels. But my favorite part of being on the road was when we were on our way home. Easier to win at home, family at home. That was the favorite part.
How about the bonding experience that a lot of coaches talk about when you're out there kind of alone against the forces, just you and your team?
Well, I definitely think players bond on trips like that because they're not going in different directions. They team to spend time together. I don't think any of them ever wanted to spend time with me.
And Toronto has possession after the three-pointer from Desmond Bain. Quickly against Jackson. And it's Quickly missing.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And that's what you have to do. Protect the house. Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Morant against Quickly. Here's Barnes. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Well, nice turnaround for him here in the second quarter. He had a cold start, but never lost his confidence.
Jackson.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
That's good from Barnes.
And Barnes, an all-around threat. A good scorer, aggressive rebounder, solid passer, and more than capable defensively.
Now here's Morant. 11 points in the game. Down low. Outside, Smart. 6 to shoot. Over Shepard. As he pulls it in. Toronto trailing. To the middle. Here's Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
He's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here's Smart. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. That one falls. Clark's got 7 points.
Keeping the eyes up. Smart play.
Shepard, the pass to Barnes. Here's Mitchell. The kick out to Barnes. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Now Smart. His last outing, he had 8 points. And now the 2K leaderboard, a list of the teams that have rebounded the ball tremendously over the last 2 games.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here playing with some extreme physicality.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, he's a competitive guard who plays with a real edge. Smart helps set the tone for the attitude of this team.
And Memphis making a change here. Kennard's checked in. So he picks up just one from the line that time.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
Now, here's Mitchell. It's Clark with the rebound. Pass to Richards. And here's Smart. He's got 5. It will not find the hoop. It's his third miss. He has made 2. Here's Shepard, guarded by Smart. Shepard with the ball. His last outing, he had 8 points. Good work there as it goes. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Timeout called. The Grizzlies. He coached Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin.
And Memphis also making a switch. Dick's checked in. To the paint. Here's Kennard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
And every defense knows Kennard is looking to score, which is why they sometimes overcommit and foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And the first one drops.
And you know, Kennard is known for his shooting expertise, but his ability to handle the ball and create for others is very overlooked.
And so he hits both. The Raptors have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. The pass to Barnes. Here's Bassey. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from Clark. And Clark has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 1. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. And Toronto making a change here. Edey's checked in.
Edey.
Here's Kennard. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Passes it to LaRavia. Clock at 6. Takes it inside. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. On the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Drops in the tray. Smart's got 4 points in the quarter.
Quick release there from Smart.
Toronto shooting for the game at 42%. Mitchell against Kennard. Pass to Edey. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Brandon Clark.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
For Toronto, they have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And he can't hit the second. Memphis has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And Barnes sends it back.
Oh, tremendous defense there from Barnes. That 7'2" wingspan coming in handy.
Murray, no good. Memphis leading. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Mark said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly shows.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. Here's LaRavia. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. .107 left in the first half. Here's Clark. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Yeah, you have to be so worried about Kennard's shot. That opens things up for others.
Barnes, bounce pass. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Clark. Here's Dick. Still without a basket. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Misses the 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Barnes kicks to Murray. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul.
It's going to go on Grady Dick. For Toronto, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. It's checked in for Scotty Barnes. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. To the inside. Clark dishes to Smart. Just 3 on the clock. That's a hand on it. And Clark is right there. Clark's got the lead up to 5 now for the Grizzlies.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
What a performance for Brandon Clark. He has been the story for Memphis. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Brandon Clark playing terrific basketball in this one. He had 13 points and 4 rebounds. This has been a bounce-back game for him after some struggles their last time out. Kenny, what do you think about the Grizzlies?
Well, first and foremost, you got to take care of the basketball. And that means playing with poise, making good decisions, and not giving away any possession. They did a great job of that in the first half.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
You know, they didn't play it too safe. They made some really nice shots. Those are some much-needed points, and it keeps them right in the game. As long as they stay on the same page and keep working together, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We're seeing a tremendous game from Scotty Barnes.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, now that he's established that defensive presence, guys think twice before challenging him.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Bob Williams is out there with Ayton. Then there's Emmanuel quickly. Then it's Barrett, and it's Barnes in at the small forward position. That's the groove starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic.
And nothing fancy, really, about that play. That's just good old-fashioned, hard-nosed basketball to get that one.
Loads of expectations come with going number one overall, Stan. We all know that. Just ask DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, Kevin, I think he's become one of the more underrated players in this league. He was the top pick in 2018. People will always measure him against that standard. But look, he's averaged a double-double every season in the league. It's not easy to be that consistent.
Morant finds Clark. Back to Morant. It's good, and it's his sixth make against 11 attempts.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Pass to Ayton. Quickly against Morant. And it's quickly missing. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first person.
You can see, and coach, you can feel John Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does. And it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure. That's good from Morant.
Well, Morant is so athletic, and he finds himself at the free throw line a lot.
Jackson, he's checked in for Clark. Both free throws good from Morant. Toronto trails by 9. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Bain passes to Morant. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Raptors have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. And it's in there.
And a guy who has quickly adapted to playing NBA offense, Barnes, he can be a producer.
Morant with it. Williams picks him up. Morant outside. He kicks it to Jackson. On the wing, Jackson. 5 to shoot. Over Ayton. The second chance effort. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
One shot.
And Richards no good on that one. Toronto trails by 9. Barrett kicks to quickly. Back to Barrett. It's rebounded by Memphis. Richards got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. That one goes in. Jackson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Grizzlies.
Well, defensively, they just look lost in the second half. They need to turn up their intensity and get back to the way they were defending in the first half.
Barrett against Bain. Richards, no good. The Raptors have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Yes, that goes in. Barrett's got 8 points.
Making plays in traffic. This is where Barrett's most effective.
Inside. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Toronto calls timeout for Toronto.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Morant. And he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage, really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists, and he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride. Now, here's Quickly. It's rebounded by Memphis. Now the pass to Bain. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Bain's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Quickly the pass to Ayton. Oh, Ayton in position. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, the 7-footer Ayton, when he's this close to the basket, he's looking for the jam.
Outside Jackson. Low block shot. Second chance shot. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the middle, here's Williams, and Williams throws it down.
2 emphatic points from Robert Williams.
Quickly against Morant. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Passes it to Shepard. Over Jackson. Another shot. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, he has so much size. Ayton forcing the defense to collapse on him and gets to the line.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
The first free throw is good.
Well, I appreciate how focused DeAndre Ayton is on excelling at what he does best. His primary concern is being a force in the paint on both ends.
And the Raptors making a change here. Bassey's checked in. Ayton hits them both.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Outside Jackson. The 3 ball gets the 3-pointer to fall. Jackson's got 5 points in the quarter.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Quickly the pass to Shepard. Over Morant. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Shepard. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Now here's Morant. 17 points in the game. In the corner, it's Bain. It's good. Bain's got 15 points.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
And it's Desmond Bain with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Raptors with some changes. Edey's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Murray comes in for Barrett. And it's Mitchell in for Quickly. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. LaRavia's checked in. Dick comes in for Jackson. Marcus Smart's checked in for Bain. And it's Luke Kennard in for Morant. Pass to Mitchell. Kicks it to Murray. Three-pointer. And it's LaRavia with the rebound. Memphis leading by 12. It's Dick on the wing. Pass to LaRavia. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Edey's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Now Shepard. He has 6. On the wing, Murray. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. This pause in the action gives us a chance to see the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers this month.
They're taking advantage of every mistake that their opponents are making. I mean, they're really converting points off those turnovers.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Outside Jackson. There's the drive. And he banks in the layup. Jackson's got the lead up to 14 now for Memphis.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Edey. Now here's Murray. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, that's just a perfect example of what a good play call gets you. The screen, the space, the score.
For your home team.
And he hasn't cashed in on his chances at the line, only making 1 free throw. The Raptors making a switch here. Rupert's checked in. The Grizzlies also making a change. Clark's checked in. Memphis leading by 11. Kennard the pass to Clark. Kennard against Mitchell. Dick in the corner. Back to Kennard. 6 on the shot clock. Clark outside. Off the mark, but the outside fadeaway.
And the defense gave him no space. He had to fade back. That's not an easy look for most guys.
And a moment here to look at some of the stats for Jaren Jackson. Averaging 21 points per game, 6 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, look, he is truly the kind of player you build everything around. Your plays, your lineups, it's all about setting this guy up for success.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
He's perfect from the line this time. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Smart on the wing. He's got 8. Clark. Second shot opportunity, and the layup good by Smart. Smart's got 10 points in the game.
Well, that's one of those hustle plays Smart is famous for.
Pass to Edey. Here's Rupert, guarded by Smart. Murray left side. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Smart. Dick with it. Nothing on the board. There's the feed to Jackson. Bucket is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 13.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Here's Rupert. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Memphis leading by 13. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Spanks through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And you can see they're waking up after what was a sluggish first half for them offensively. They've been much more accurate from the field since halftime.
Now, here's Mitchell. And the pass to Bassie. Here's Rupert. Clock at 6. He takes it in. Here's Heaney. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Now here's Jackson. He has 5. And they call an illegal screen here.
Only their first turnover of the game, taking terrific care of the basketball.
Toronto trails by 13. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Mitchell kicks to Murray. Pass to Bassie. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Kennard's shot is off. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Toronto. On the wing, Mitchell. From outside, off the mark. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Here's Dick. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Dick's got his first basket of the night.
Not everything fell for him in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
Here's Rupert, guarded by Smart to the inside. Bassie the pass to Murray. A second chance effort. Bassie no good. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Clark kicks to Kennard. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Now the dish to Smart. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, Smart is known as a very physical player. You almost think he welcomes getting hit while shooting.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
And up to this point on the season, he's set a pace of right around 73% when he gets to the line.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good. Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto. Baines checked in for the Grizzlies. Both good from the line that time. Toronto trails by 15. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The drive by Mitchell. The kick out to Barnes. Right wing. Stolen by Smart. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Looking for Clark, and he gets it there. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And so it's Memphis, out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Here now, a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, that's great decision making, and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Smart in the backcourt. To his side is Bain. Jackson is out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Jackson in at the 3, the small forward. Memphis leading by 17. Smart wide open. He fires. No good with the triple. Toronto shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Barnes can't get it to go. Now the Grizzlies with it. 17-point lead, their biggest. Here's Clark. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. Here's a look at what's coming up for Toronto. On Friday, they'll tip it off. A road trip beginning in Oklahoma City where they'll take on the Thunder. Then on Sunday, they'll be playing the Rockets in Houston.
Yeah, and Kevin, this is going to be a very trying part of the schedule for them. More than a fair share of road games on the dock with the team and have not had an easy time finding success away from home.
Here's Smart. Good D by Barnes.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive defense you always want to see on the interior.
And that one's good, Ayton.
Yeah, some energy from Ayton there.
And the Grizzlies leading by 17. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Jackson, that's a two-pointer, and it's good off the back rim and in.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now, here's Barrett. 2 points, that one goes.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Outside, Smart. Bain against Barrett. Smart trying to break free. Bain, no good. Toronto trails by 17. Barrett, no good. For Memphis, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Bain passes to Smart. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. 6 to shoot. Bain, no good.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep.
Yeah, and it's really hard to stay connected to shooters out there. And even harder to contest the shot without fouling.
Now, here's Clark after R.J. Barrett's miss. Bain looking around. Jackson trying to break free. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Grizzlies foul. Jaren Jackson Jr. 5th personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your home team, Emmanuel Quickly. 2 shots.
A free throw drops for Quickly. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Memphis. John Morant comes in for Smart. And quickly drops them both. And the Grizzlies leading by 15. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And it's Morant missing. And for the Raptors, they're shooting in the fourth quarter not pretty, down around 29%. Quickly kicks to Barnes. Over Jackson. And that one's good. Barnes has got 20 points.
And ideally, Barnes would like to be a little closer, but he makes the best of that mid-range on that one.
Here's Bane. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's on R.J. Barrett. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the drive and kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And, you know, Stan, we've watched Desmond Bane evolve into a number 1 option on offense. He's always been there, but now he really is at the top of the heap.
Yeah, he sure is. Look, Kevin, you know, he came into the league as a three-point shooter, and he's a great one. But he's developed his game off the dribble, very good mid-range shooter, and he's strong enough to finish around the rim.
And Bane drops them both.
Well, you know, Bane came into this league a terrific shooter. Now he's a terrific scorer. He can do it all.
Now here's Barnes. He feeds it to Ayton. That one's not going to go. Another shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Richards. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your home team, DeAndre Ayton, taking 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Ayton.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton. A 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
Ayton hits them both.
Well, he might have been a little passive in the first half, but that's changed. I like this more aggressive approach.
Morant against Quickly. Now here's Bane. Defense is right there. Williams with the block. Bane against Barrett. Here's Ayton. Shoots over Richards. And it's Ayton missing. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. He locks up the alley-oop pass.
Well, Morant just puts so much pressure on the defense to make a choice on that pick and roll.
Toronto trails by 15. Here's Barrett. Banked in off the glass. Barrett's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Pass to Jackson. Outside for Jackson. On the wing, Bain. Shot clock at 6. Lets the three fly. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another three to fall.
Pass to Jackson. The shot. No good. Good D by Barnes.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
The pass to Barrett. Drops it in from 11 feet. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Morant surveying the D. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
And this is what's so special about Morant's game. His mobility and his explosiveness.
Here's Quickly. Morant with some nice D. Memphis has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Jackson passes to Morant. Over Quickly. And that one goes long.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
Floats it up for Williams. Stolen by Jackson. Down low. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop.
Well, he is such a blur in transition. Morant goes from 0 to 60 faster than a sports car.
Quickly the pass to Ayton. Back to Quickly. The rebound by Richards. Memphis leading by 15. Here's Morant. Williams with the block. To the paint. And that one's good, Ayton. Ayton's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, Ayton is quite literally a house in there.
Morant against Quickly. Offensive rebound.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
No doubt how much those boards impact the overall outcome. You can't give them extra chances.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Morant against Quickly. Outside, Bain. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Such a hard worker. Bain was ready for any physicality that came his way.
Shooting for Memphis, Desmond Bain at the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Murray's checked in for the Raptors. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Toronto trails by 13. Passes it to Ayton. Back to Quickly. Left side, Barrett. It's rebounded by Memphis. Richards got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place.
High-level passer. Even for a point guard, Morant shows the imagination.
Onside, Barrett. Pass to Williams. Six on the shot clock. And Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
Morant outside. Jackson against Murray. And the rejection by Ayton.
Access there denied by DeAndre Ayton.
Toronto trails by 13. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. And Gigi Jackson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Morant against Quickly. Over Morant. And it's Quickly missing.
Well, it's just not been his night. He's finding good looks, but they're just not falling.
Jackson, that's good.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Now here's Williams. Murray outside. The rebound by Richards. Richards got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Morant outside. Payne against Barrett. Out to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Grabs the rebound again. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass. And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Grizzlies.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Brandon Clark.
And he found a way to leave his mark on every facet of the game. His activity and energy were huge factors.
No good on that one.
And it's hard to pick a more electrifying player in the league than Ja Morant. He explodes off the floor.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And the second free throw, good. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Mitchell against Morant. Pass to Edey. Shepard with the ball. The pass to Bassey. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Richards passes to LaRavia. Driving inside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Agidi picks one up.
All the officials are all over that one.
Shooting for Memphis, LaRavia. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe. And here are the Raptors now. And here is Mitchell. Murray outside. Looking to get it going. And that one is off. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win.
That's the end
This
of the
crowd
game.
was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Ja. A lot of swag on this team tonight. Who's responsible for that confidence?
I feel like we all talk to each other, even the coaching staff. Coach let us play with a lot of freedom. Everybody have the green light, so I mean, there's no reason to lack confidence when you have a coach who believes in you every step of the way and just let you go out there and play your game. So we always just preach, keep shooting, make or miss, and we behind you. So
you all look like a confident bunch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, DA, thanks again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.